What's up, team? Welcome back to Sports Gone Mad. Now, I've got to ask the question that a lot of people in Fiji and right here in New Zealand are starting to whisper. Are the Fijian Drua already in trouble? 2 rounds into the 2026 Super Rugby Pacific season and it's 2 losses, 0 competition points. And for a side that prides itself on home dominance and flair rugby, it's not the start they wanted. Let's talk about it properly. Round 1, Lautoka. Supposed to be a fortress, the heat, the crowd, the drums, the energy, but they go down 40-26 to Moana Pacifica. And defensively, that's where the alarm bells started ringing. 40 points conceded at home? That's not the Drua identity. That's not the chaos they usually create for visiting teams. Then round 2 in Sydney against the Waratahs, final score 36-13. But here's what frustrated me watching that game. For stretches, especially in the first half, the Drua looked right in it. They were matching the physicality. They were competing at the breakdown. They weren't being bullied. But Super Rugby isn't about patches. It's about control. And once the Waratahs lifted the tempo in that second half, the Drua just couldn't stay with them. And that's becoming the pattern. So what's actually going wrong? First, they're not finishing games. They're playing in moments. You'll see a 10-minute burst where they look electric. Offloads sticking, backs cutting nice lines, and then one handling error, one missed tackle, and suddenly they're defending their own line. At this level, momentum swings fast. And right now, when it swings against the Drua, they don't stop the bleeding. Second, game management. When things get frantic, they lean into the chaos instead of controlling it. Sometimes you need a smart kick to the corner, slow it down, reset, build phases, but they're forcing passes that aren't on, and good teams punish that instantly. Third, late game defense. Fatigue creeps in, line speed drops, spacing opens up, and that's when opposition sides rack up points quickly. Both games followed that script. Now, let's not make this doom and gloom, because there are positives. The Drua still have that natural attacking spark. When they shift it wide with confidence, they look dangerous. Their ability to counter from deep, still elite. And physically, they're not being dominated. That's important. This isn't a team being smashed off the park. It's a team losing control of key moments. And here's the other thing. It's round 2, not round 10. Seasons aren't defined in February, but momentum, that can define you quickly. If they bounce back next week with an 80-minute performance, this narrative disappears overnight. But if they drop another one, the pressure builds, confidence dips, and that mental weight becomes heavy. So are the Drua in trouble? Right now, I'd say they're at a crossroads. They're not broken, but they're vulnerable. They need composure. They need leaders stepping up in those big moments. Someone to say, slow it down, boys, we've got this. Because flair alone won't win Super Rugby. This competition is ruthless. And for all the passion, all the talent, all the crowd energy, it comes down to execution. Now I want to hear from you. Are the Drua just slow starters, or are we seeing deeper issues early in this season? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you're backing the Drua to turn it around, hit that like and subscribe button. And if you're new here, this is Sports Gone Mad, where we talk rugby with passion and no filter. I'll catch you in the next one.